Hey Justin, hope you are good. We had an interesting week. So as you may have or you're going to read in my little Excel spreadsheet, um, I had just a minor glute medius ache, if you will. It wasn't really bothering me during training, and really any of the movements. I wasn't really feeling it. Deadlifts the most, if any, just at the top during a lockout. But most of the time, it was like rolling over in bed, pivoting, changing direction, just in my everyday life. So I went to a physical therapist that I saw for my shoulder right around before the time we started working together. She did some assessments on the glute med. We decided to move forward with some dry needling in there. And she said that there were some pretty tight areas in there, but nothing too major. She thinks that just because we got in there and addressed it so early, that it would be good. So just kind of sitting on a lacrosse ball. As a part of my warm up, we added that in. But she also did some glute med strengthening tests, or not strengthen. She just assessed the glute med strength, and she just thought that for what I was doing and the weights I was lifting, that it should be stronger. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll just collaborate with my powerlifting coach and just see maybe it would benefit us if we could add some glute medius exercises back into the program, maybe once a week, just to keep her firing, or maybe I can do it before squats or deadlifts. Let me know your thoughts on that. That's just the update. It's feeling good now. Again, I wasn't affecting my training at all, but I know my body pretty well, and I just wanted to get that addressed right quick because it just didn't feel right. But outside of that, I think things went pretty well. Squats moved as squats move. No complaints there. And as you will also see in my little Excel spreadsheet, my little puppy dog got spayed 2 days ago. So we had the last 2 nights were not as nice as I would have liked, as she was in this big loud cone. She was sleeping on me, and she was just a little uncomfortable, and I went into mom mode, and I was like sleeping very light, and anytime she moved I would move. So she's doing better today, so hopefully we'll go to bed a little early, and she's in a nicer, softer cone, so hopefully it won't be as disruptive. That's about it. I don't have anything too much to say about each lift. I think everything kind of went par for the course. So you have what you have to say. Sorry, I just front loaded my whole check-in and just threw everything at you right away. These are my little back offs though. I also worked this weekend, so that was fun. Not a lot of rest for the wicked, I suppose. Oh, it's a little shaky because got the good old boyfriend to come to the gym with me, and somebody was using what I use as a tripod all the time, so he was my human tripod. Bench felt good this week. I like the loads. Everything I think moved appropriately. And I know I'm supposed to auto-regulate and determine what, plus or minus what I was have to lift on that day, depending on how I'm feeling and how things are moving. But bench has been stressful for as far as like picking loads, so it's kind of nice to have a little breather and just kind of do the weight that's set on there. I feel good about that. That was 155? Maybe. These are close grip. This is Tempo Day. Those are some okay tempos. Try to be strict with them this week. This is my top set at a number 165. Didn't feel too shabby. And then back offs were prescribed at 140. Very doable. They're alright. They're alright. I think I could do better. I think the elbows were shooting a little bit in front of the top set in these ones. It's like the habit my body wants to default to, so I just need to have that a little bit more in the foreground of my mind. One of the top things to remind myself to do. Deadlifts felt like deadlifts. I think this is 305. Yes, I believe 305. And back offs at 385. Yeah, it felt good. No complaints. This is probably the worst day that my glute med felt, and it wasn't even, like I said, it was more like after I set the bar down and like moved away from the barbell, I felt it. I did repeat loads on pause deadlift day and just try to be a little bit more disciplined about my pauses. Hindsight being 2020, I probably could have gone a little heavier, but as I was warming up and I was thinking about 5 reps was being a little hard to judge, I was like, well, I'll just do the same weight and really focus on that pause and good mechanics was a goal there, and the reasoning behind taking the same weight. Well, Justin, if you have any questions about anything I rambled on about, just let me know.